If you've got a big sweet tooth but are trying to lose weight, hit your protein goals, or reduce sugar, then this is the recipe for you. This recipe is an easy dessert that's right around 250 calories and packs in 14 grams of protein and only about 1 refined sugar. This is one of my most requested recipes for my macro makeover series, where I take viral recipes and make them more macro friendly with a few simple swaps. So I'm going to be showing you how I cut the calories in half, increase the protein, and decrease the sugar for this delicious banana pudding. Welcome to the To Explore Wellness channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Amy, and I'm a nutrition coach who's lost and kept off 40 pounds of fat by educating myself and developing healthier habits for long-term success. And making healthier, lower calorie, lower sugar desserts like this has been one of the main reasons I've been able to lose and keep off the weight. So with that being said, I won't wait any longer to jump into this recipe. All right, so we're gonna go over the ingredients and the swaps that reduce the sugar by like 40 grams and cut the calories in half of the original version. So instead of a regular sugar pudding, we're gonna use a sugar-free pudding. And then we're actually going to use an ultra filtered milk. Now this will actually boost the protein even more than the original macros because I originally calculated with regular skim milk. The other biggest swap is instead of dulce de leche and heavy cream, we are going to do a mix of Greek yogurt and protein powder. While it may not have the same exact texture, it's going to make a big difference in the macros, and it's still going to give you a great flavor and great texture. The last swap we're going to be using is instead of the high sugar cookies, we're going to be using a lower sugar cookie, lower sugar, higher protein cookie. I don't know exactly how many of these we're going to need, so it may adjust them, change the macros slightly, but we'll see. And then same with the bananas. It says 6 to 8, which is a big, or 6 to 10, which is a big range. So we're gonna see how many bananas we actually use. So let's go ahead and get this pudding made. All right, we're gonna start off with 2 cups of cold milk. And just FYI, if you are using this brand, it does say to use 1 1/4 cups if it is a milk alternative like soy milk or flax milk or something along those lines. And now to pour the pudding mix in. All right, it says to use a hand whisk for about a minute. And I am using a caramel flavor for this. You can totally use a vanilla or a banana even if you really want that banana flavor to come through. And now 3 to 5 minutes with the electric mixer. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. All right, so that was 3 minutes. This looks great. We're gonna put this in the fridge while we get the other stuff ready. All right, so now we're going to do the swap that is replacing the heavy cream and dulce de leche or condensed milk. We are going to be using Greek yogurt and protein powder. And I will say that the protein powder you use can make a really big difference. I am using a whey casein blend. I am using a bananas Foster flavor to kind of go with that whole banana caramel. You can obviously use something else like a vanilla or a regular caramel or something else you think would pair nicely with these flavors. I will leave a link for this one as well as some other options in the description so that if you don't have this kind, you can grab it because a whey will not hold. A whey is going to be too liquidy, and plant and casein can get kind of thick and clumpy. This is going to be the most desired texture. So let's go ahead and whip this layer up. All right, so we've got our 2 cups of Greek yogurt, and I'm using non-fat. Feel free to use whatever fat content you want. Now, I absolutely love using yogurt for recipes. It's something I always have on hand. Greek yogurt, to be exact. Super nutritious, low in calories, high in protein, perfect staple for a healthy diet. And then one thing I forgot to mention in the beginning is we are going to use a little bit of vanilla. You can use vanilla extract or you can use vanilla bean paste like this. And then 2 scoops of protein powder. We're gonna start with 2. I have a feeling I might end up adding a 3rd. And then I'm actually just gonna fold this in first before whisking so the protein powder doesn't fly. All right, let's whisk it up. This looks perfecto. Okay, next step is going to be to start folding in our pudding into our Greek yogurt mixture. And this is going to be, you know, the bulk of our cake. And then we will cut our bananas and add our cookies and layer it all together. Fold everything in gradually. So I'm gonna start with the pudding, adding about a third in. And we're just gonna keep adding and gently folding. We're gonna let this sit in the fridge for 30 minutes to an hour before we layer everything. So I've already started chopping up some bananas, and you can see about the thickness, but you can totally, these got a little inconsistent. This one's a little bit more consistent, but you can totally adjust the thickness. If you make them thinner, you'll end up using less bananas, and the thicker they are, the more bananas you'll need. I've already got 2 bananas chopped up, and I think I'm gonna start with 3. I might do half of a, like only make half of this just to preserve the freshness. The original creator of this, which by the way, I will leave her recipe in the description so that if you want to see the original version or make the original version, you can feel free to look at that and make that if you prefer, or just use some swaps of mine, some of hers, you know. But she said it's best for 3 days in the fridge. And being that it's just my husband and I here, I don't think we can consume it all in 3 days. So I think I might do a half portion and start with 3 bananas and, you know, make the rest of the pudding, or do something else with the pudding mix later in the week. And if you haven't already, I would love for you to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because I have a lot more macro-friendly, high-protein desserts, dinners, hacks, all that good stuff. So if you're trying to be healthier, lose weight, hit your protein goals, maintain your weight, this is the right place for you, because I'm in it with you. I love cooking, I love making these recipes, and also if you have a sweet tooth, you should definitely get my dessert ebook. It is 50 different recipes that are all lower in calories, higher in protein. There's so many different things. There's fruit-based ones, there's chocolate-based ones, there's stuff if you're gluten-free, if you're dairy-free. There's so many different things there. And what I'm also gonna do is link as well some of my most popular desserts in the description as well, so that you can peruse and browse. I'm gonna finish chopping up this banana, and then once that pudding mix is all set, we can get it out of the fridge and layer everything. Everything is, oh, I actually forgot to get it out of the fridge, but it should be ready. My timer went off, but we are going to layer it. And as I said, I am gonna make a half portion just for serving portion control, but otherwise, you know, you can make it in this big one or in a trifle dish for the layering effect. So we're gonna be starting with the pudding layer first, followed by the cookies, banana pudding, etc. So let's get to it. All right, and we're starting with our creamy pudding layer. And now we're gonna layer with our cookies. It looks like almost a bag per layer if you're using this size dish. And now to layer our bananas. All right, and now of course another layer of our pudding and another layer of our cookies. So we've got this all ready, and based on the amount left, I would say this is about 6 servings, and we have about 4 servings left. And we're gonna put this in the fridge to let the cookies soften for at least 4 hours plus. So I'll see you in a little bit. So I'm super excited to try this because I think it's going to be absolutely delicious. And now for my favorite part. Bon appetit. Wow, that hits the spot. The pudding keeps it nice and light, but then it has like that banana. I would definitely add some extra crunch on top when you eat it fresh to give you another layer of texture. But this tastes absolutely delicious. And while I thought this was gonna be 6 servings, I actually think this is 8, at least for me. You can obviously adjust this to what meets your needs. This is a little bit less than what would be 6 portions, and that's quite a bit. You can also reduce the amount of bananas or reduce the amount of cookies if you're trying to take this a little bit lower in calories. So there's some flexibility within this recipe for you to, you know, better meet your needs and goals. Yeah, 1 gram of sugar per serving. And I used almost 3 bags. There's a few left, so that way I can add some like nice crunchiness on top when I eat it. You could also use like graham crackers would go really well with this. But either way, it's an absolutely delicious dessert. And to be completely honest, you could get away with eating this for breakfast. But I really hope you enjoyed making this recipe with me today. All the specific details, the products I used, as well as the macros are going to be in the description so that you have all the information you need. Feel free to drop any questions in the comments or let me know how you like it if you decide to make it. Make sure, if you haven't already, to please hit that subscribe and like button so that I can keep bringing you more healthy, delicious, high protein, lower calorie recipes to help you meet your goals. So I do want to mention, looking back at the creator's recipe, the texture of it did come out quite different. Obviously, like when you do certain swaps, it's not going to come out exactly the same every time. I haven't been able to find a more macro-friendly swap for like heavy whipping cream. If you know of something, let me know. Another alternative you could try in this recipe is like a Cool Whip if you want kind of that lighter, fluffier. Mixing the Greek yogurt, protein powder, and pudding did kind of just make a higher protein pudding. So either way, it was still delicious. It just wasn't quite the same match as the original creator's recipe. So anytime you are making these swaps, do understand that while they will make a healthier, higher protein, lower sugar result, the textures may not always come out exactly the same. Goals. Thanks again, and see you next time.